question runs this way. As an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination? Again, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination?
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that very challenging question. So, if given the chance to have a dinner with President Marcos, so I would like to talk to him about the my advocacy about LGBT human rights. Because, as I've said way back before, we've been discriminated because of our gender preference, because of our how we dress, even in school, in community, and in job. So I think that was the best time for me to talk about that program or advocacy so that it will end as soon as possible. Because I believe that each and every one of us deserves to have the equality and freedom, whatever we want it to be. Because I believe that we deserve everything, even if we are a member of LGBT. That will be all, and thank you so much.
Equality, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Her question is, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination? Again, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination?
If I will given to have a dinner with President Marcos, the proposal and proposal program that I would offer for him is no cutting haircut, just like the advocacy of candidate number 7, to have a chance of have them going schools to every part of LGBTQIA+ community to have a sense of belonging to everyone. So that would be thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, contestant number 8.
Thank you so much. Ready all the way.
Well, again, you will be only having one question for all of you 5, and the judges will be the one to ask you that.
Congratulations, candidate number 10, for making it to the top 5. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your question is, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination? Again, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination?
If I would be given a chance to have a dinner with our president, I would tell him these 3 aspects. First, we LGBTQ plus community should have the toilet, gendered proper toilets. Second, we LGBTQ plus community should have the activities such as this pageant to show and showcase our talent and knowledge. Third, we LGBTQ plus community should have one representative in the community or committee which represents LGBTQ plus to promote gender equality, unity, and equality to each and every one. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 aspects only that I'm asking with the president. And I believe that never, ever just change the Philippines, but I believe that could change the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, contestant number 10. That was complete. She has only 3 things to tell to the...
Good evening, candidate number 7, and
Good evening,
congratulations
ma'am. Thank you
for
so
making
much.
it on the top 5.
Thank you.
Are you ready with your final
I am
question?
so much ready.
That's great to know. So your question runs this way. As an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination? Again, your question is, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination?
Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for that very wonderful question. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long time battle for all members of the lesbian, gays, bisexual, and transgender community to be accepted and recognized in the society that we currently been living with. It has been a battle since time immemorial. As we can see, not just in the past, but for the present, that discrimination, violence, and bullying has been in existence. The government has made policies to address these concerns, but I always believe that these policies have never been or never had enough mechanism to enforce it to public. Now, if I'll be given a chance to speak with the president, and if I'll be given a chance to promote a project or to promote something, to propose something that would lessen violence, hate in the community, that would be promotion of human rights. It has been, or it may be a cliche, ladies and gentlemen, but violation of human rights is a very concerning issue. Article 3, Section 1 of the Constitution provides, no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws in relation to Article 2, Section 11, that the state values the dignity of every human person and shall guarantee promotion of human rights. That would be the main proposal that I would propose to the government. Because deny it or not, violation of the fundamental rights of human to freedom, self-expression is at great risk. That would be my humble opinion, Ms. Hayes.
Thank you so much, contestant number 7. That was hot.
I am full of articles tonight.
Is, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination? Again, as an empowered member of LGBTQIA+, who has been invited to have a dinner with President Marcos, what will be your proposed program to address hate and discrimination?
Thank you very much. If I'll be given a chance to have a dinner with our President, Bongbong Marcos, of course I will stick to my core and my advocacy, which is body shaming, self-love, and body positivity. Because I always inculcated in my mind and in my heart the word push, pursue until something happens. That is why I am always sticking to that core, because I experience and I conquer, and I want to spread that to everyone tonight, not only to my fellow LGBT community, but of course to all the people who experience that kind of stigma. And of course, I believe our president will address that kind of issue and will support that kind of advocacy and program of mine. Thank you.